I want to quickly, I want to quickly react to the news making headlines in Ghana. Some people are excited. Some people are like, yeah, Kevin Taylor, he's going to be jailed. They are going to go bring Kevin Taylor on a truck, and they will bring a taxi, and they've written back, no fears, and they'll come and take Kevin Taylor, and they'll drive 5,000 miles to Ghana. I'm not scared to come to Ghana. The issues are the issues. Now, we have to understand one thing. Judge Eric Chebafo is a judge, and he has to make sure he goes by the rules and regulations. Simple. Judge Chebafo is not bigger than Ghana. He is not bigger than Mother Ghana. Justice Chebafo is not bigger than the other judges we have in Ghana. In fact, Judge Chebafo, he is a problem to the CJ. Yes. Justice Chebafo, his record, today I'm going to break it down for Ghanaians to know the kind of judge we're dealing with. You know what? He has the right to do what he did. He did. He can decide to write all the English, summon all the cases against me. But the fact still stays that Justice Chebafo is bending the rules. Justice Chebafo is bending the rules. And today I'm going to make it clear. You see, when I hear people, especially the Kamu bloggers, those guys who don't have a place to stay and they're stationing in cars and they're blogging, those people, they are funny. They are funny. When I listen to some people, Kevin Taylor says something, the issues are there. And we are going to deal with the issues. That is what I like. I like it when people react to issues. But if you are reacting to issues, make sure you react to the message. Attacking Kevin Taylor will not change anything. Will not change anything. Now, Justice Chebafo thinks or believes that I've said things that one way or the other hurts his feelings and also is deciding the case. And we already know this is the same judge. This is the same judge who made sure that the Konkonte case became one of the most unattractive cases in Ghana. Justice Chebafo, today you are sending me a warrant. You sending a warrant out to the IGP, whatever, to come pick me. So where were you, Justice Chebafo? Where were you? With all due respect to you, Justice Chebafo, and I respect you for what you do, but when you go wrong, I'm going to tell you in your face, you're not God. You're not. And to be honest with you, you are working for the people. We have not even talked about how you jumped to get to where you are today. There are senior judges who have issues with your conduct. There are senior judges who have issues with you, Justice Chebafo, your conduct. And I'm not going to say this and say that I don't have any backings. I am going to show people why Justice Chebafo needs to be straightened. He needs to be checked. And this NCA case, we are not going to make it die. We are going to put a close eye on it and make sure that the right thing is done. Being a judge does not mean you are God. It's a fact. If you go wrong, we need to check you because you are working with people. The little mistake you make, people can end up in jail for years. And we don't want that. That's why we give you the privilege, we give you that room to operate. But if you try to use that power to favor people, to favor yourself, to favor people you think have helped you to get to where you are, then we, the citizens, have to rebel against your decisions. That is a fact. That is a fact. And you're making it sound like Kevin Taylor has done the worst thing. It's never happened before. Why did Kevin Taylor speak against me and my rulings and what I have done? We were in this country, Justice Chebafo, Eric Chebafo. If you're listening to me, and I know you are listening, your friends, your family, your colleagues, they are listening under different accounts, and you yourself, I know you are watching me. I have big respect for you, but I will not allow you to bend the rules. I wasn't built to say yeah every day. No, I was built to face the facts and tell you it to your face. That is it. You, Justice Chebafo, were you in this country? Were you in this country when an imbecile like Kennedy Agyapong? Were you in this country when an imbecile like Kennedy Agyapong was going around insulting all judges in Ghana? Were you in this country? Did you go after Kennedy Agyapong? You didn't, right? Because he's one of you. Today, I look in your face and I tell you the truth, and you want to explode. Kennedy 1962, Japan insulted the Chief Justice all the way to the last messenger in Ghana. You did not come out to issue a warrant for him because Kennedy is better than me or is better than the other Ghanaian on the streets. Other judges, I have received call from other judges who are disappointed in you 100% because you have not lived up to expectations and you don't even deserve to be where you are today. And they have so many judges have issues with you. Justice Chebafo, you the same judge. And if my producer is ready, please, if you have, I'm gonna make you show some pictures. You know, the Herald did that story. Ghana Web actually did that story. The Supreme Court actually did something in 2019. And what they did was simple. I'm going to read that to Ghanaians because I want people to understand the kind of judge we're dealing with. You have the pictures, right? Yeah. Can you put, I think it's a Herald newspaper. It's a Supreme Court warns NCA judge. This is a story which was done on the 26th of July, 2019. The Supreme Court, and you know the funny thing, it was a 5-member Supreme Court panel. The current Chief Justice, CJ, was part of this panel. And ask me, why did the panel decide to warn you, Justice Chebafo? This is the Supreme Court. They had issues with the way you conduct yourself. They warned you, they reprimanded you. And these are public facts. The whole CJ, the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice was then on that board. They said, indirectly, you were trying to tell Justice Chebafo, you know something? Your conduct is questionable. And they are not the only people who feel that way. Different judges, senior judges feel that way because they think you are actually bringing down the judiciary system. Your actions. I'm going to read a piece of that news and then we move from there. Today we are not going to be sitting here and allowing anybody who thinks they have power to use that power against the people. Bench warrant. Fine, you've done your part, but it's not going to stop me from telling you in your face that we are still watching you in this NCA case. We want to make sure you do the right thing. This bench warrant will not stop me from telling you that you are not doing your work well. No. When Kennedy Agyapong was roaming with his broken jaw in Ghana, insulting every judge, what did you do? Did you send him a bench warrant? Because it's one of you. You, Justice Chebafo, technically you have turned into a political judge. People should go back and look at this judge, watch all the cases he has been involved in, and see the terrain. We are not stupid. We are not stupid. We are wise now. And we are not going to allow people, and I like it. My producer just put it on. And I'm going to go to these issues. AG's crucial witness refuses to appear in court. I'm going to talk about all these things. And I need time to break things down for Ghanaians to understand. Justice Chebafo, you are not better than any of those senior judges. They bypassed and picked you all the way to the appeals court. No. And I give you that respect for your job you do. But if you're not doing it right, the way the president, when he's messing up, I sit in my chair, I sit on my show and tell him in the face, I will tell you, Justice, you are not bigger than Ghana. If you want to be the coach, you want to be the referee, and you want to be the chief executive of Ghana football and do your own thing, it's your problem. Write your own cases, bring the person in judge. I don't care. But it will not change me from telling you the truth that, in fact, Justice Chebafo, you are an embarrassment to me from what I am seeing here to the judiciary in Ghana. The Supreme Court and the Chief Justice knows it. He was sitting on that board. They called you. They called you and they're like, my friend, the way you are running the case is you are too biased. You and the Attorney General's office. Justice Chebafo, you are not bigger than any judge in Ghana. We give you that respect because you have worked as a judge and you've worked towards that. Even your promotions, we have issues with it. But I will not sit here and be so scared because you said a BNI, they're whatever to go after me because I said truth to you. No, I'm not going to do that. I am not. And you can't intimidate me the same way you think I can't intimidate you. So the best thing to do is to do the right thing. And I've told the Chief Justice that I have tapes, I have audios, and I'm going to play them because you people don't want truth. I was trying to protect the judiciary because I see it as a sacred place. But it looks like the Chief Justice is not ready to make this work. You people should call Justice Che Balfour to order. Justice Che Balfour should be called to order. He should do the basic thing of being a fair judge. If I tell you that you have to be a fair judge, has it never been said in Ghana before? A criminal, an imbecile like Kennedy Japan went on a rampage, insulted all the chief justices, current and past. Where were you? Were you in school then? Why didn't you send a warrant after him? Because it's Kevin Taylor. Because I criticize the government. Because whatever people are doing in this, I criticize the government. So you think you can just come and intimidate me? I respect your capacity. It's your job. But this is also my job. I respect my office. You have to respect your office. I've told people, I've told Ghanaians that we are not here to satisfy anybody. So nobody should think that they can intimidate anybody. No. If you are a dad, I'm also a dad. If your daughter wakes up in the morning and call you dad, my daughter also wakes up in the morning and call me dad. So you cannot intimidate me. Never. I have gone through mail, my friend. My fellow Ghanaians, sometimes people have to understand some things. That when we try to speak against the system, it's not because we hate anybody, it's because we want the system to be right. And if a whole judicial system today, as we speak, is not being trusted by the people, then what country do we have? And I'm going to tell the other judges, all the 10 judges I mentioned in my piece, with all due respect, I am going to bring everybody's profile out. The kind of cases they've sat on and their rulings. And Ghanaians will know what I was trying to say. Ghanaians will know what I was trying to say. I am not done yet. I'm telling the other judges, Justice Che Balfour has set you guys up. And I'm going to make sure Ghanaians get to know you people. If you know you did something good, if you know you did something wrong, I am just going to tell Ghanaians the cases you guys have presided over and how your rulings have been. And if there's a turning